Welcome to Comfort Habit number 2. My name is James Williams Jr. I do a lot of these. I know I don't have a lot of people watching my videos. I don't have a lot of followers. But every now and again I do jump on something that's important. And since I am of multicultural descent, I have to do this because it wouldn't be fair if I didn't. And it would be damn right racist if I didn't. So I'm going to read this article. But first I'm going to show you this picture of this Bionic Dumbass. Because he's like me. I don't know his full ethnic background, but he's clearly mixed. So this Bionic Jackass is your subject of your video for tonight. Alright. So, DNA genealogy leads to an arrest in a Philadelphia rape case from 2017. It took 27 months to tech scientists' efforts of 1,000 hours of old-fashioned police work to track down the alleged rapist, the official said. Alright, so Madison Hall, I don't know if this is this kid's name, arrested for 2017 Norristown Farm Park sexual assault. God, that was a lot to say. So, again, this guy I just showed you, apparently his name is not Madison, it's Mason, I'm sorry. Little reading problem without my glasses on. Mason Hall faces 19 sexual assault charges for allegedly raping a 19-year-old woman at gunpoint in a park in North Philadelphia in 2017. This, again, is Mason Hall. Clearly he is mixed. This guy could have got me arrested because he kind of resembles me a little bit. He literally kind of resembles me a little bit. My hair is naturally curly. I got enough royal crown in there to keep it straight. Hall was arrested representative of mixed or traditional detective work and modern sleuthing in Montgomery County, the district attorney Kevin Steele said. Since he had the attacker's DNA, we always knew he was who he was. But it took 27 months in high-tech technology to export thousands of hours, blah, blah, blah. We read that already. Court documents in Montgomery County, the detective said the assault occurred on the morning of August 1st, 2017, when Hall allegedly grabbed the woman by her neck and put a handgun to her head while she was walking in Norristown Park. Alright. Hall allegedly forced her out of walking path and raped her. The document says authorities collected Hall's DNA from the woman's clothes, but it didn't match any federal, state, or local databases with the documents. So after technology, blah, 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 we won't go into that. Relatives through public access genealogy database, NBC affiliate WCAU reported the authorities eventually identified Hall as the suspect. Then the investigators submitted to the forensics lab the DNA obtained from the rape scene long ago, along with the blood contained from the hammer that Hall used to vandalize a car a month after the alleged rape, and the documents say. On October 16th, forensic scientists in Philadelphia reported the DNA found at the scene to match from the blood. Hall, arraigned on October the 18th, was being held for lieu of $1 million cash bail, Steele says. It isn't clear if Hall has a lawyer. He needs more than a lawyer. So, as you know, I've done this. I've done this against black people. I've done this against white people. I've done this against Asian people. And now I've done this against this kid who's mixed. So that way no one can say that I have been biased, that mixed people don't go out and fuck up, because clearly we do. I found this just barely on my top buzz. It just came through. And now when I do these, the first thing I say, depending on the color of the suspect, I say, thank you for fracking this up for black people, or thank you for fracking this up for Asian people, or thank you for fracking this up for white people. Now I have one where I can thank him for fracking it up for people like me. Because if you look at this guy, We kind of resemble each other. He's a lot lighter than me, but I mean, well, if we don't use my true color, my farmer's tan, if we don't use my true color, he's a hell of a lot lighter than me. And that fact of the matter that has happened, you know, two things I want to say before I end the video. And let this be a cautionary tale to you all. First off, if you are going to commit a crime, you might want to buy a whole new suit so that you don't leave any of your DNA or your blood or any of that other crap behind. That means hair follicles, eyelashes, all that shit. So basically, if you're going to commit a stupid crime like sexual assault or something, you probably want to shave all the hair off your body. You probably want to shave your eyelashes and your eyebrows and make sure that there's nothing that they can track you to. You want to make sure you don't spit anywhere. You want to make sure you don't bleed. And if you get into a tussle with some fighter, you're pretty much going to be in trouble. And I'm not saying that jokingly because, people who aren't prepared to commit a crime generally are the ones who commit the crimes and get away with it. Those are people who probably watched one episode of CSI too many and think that they can get away with everything, and then they forgot about technology. As a person myself who hates technology, which is another reason why my dumb ass won't go out and do anything, because my DNA is already in the military database, so there's no point in me trying to do anything because they can find me easy. But the second thing is, you live in a world now where if you so much touch another person, they can lift your fingerprint off of other people's skin. They can lift your fingerprints off of clothing now. Don't think that they can't. You don't know what tech they have behind those closed doors, that they can't do some impossible shit. I hate technology for the simple fact that you really can't beat it when it works. Now, when it doesn't work, it's a problem. But when it does work, it's a bigger problem. So if you're going to do something stupid, you may want to think shit through before you do it. Because it doesn't take long, even though 17 months, 27 months, whatever, that's a very long time to catch some asshole who raped a woman. And I hope that he doesn't ever get out of jail. I'm James Williams Jr., Comfort Havoc number 2. Be seeing you.